So we're actually going to go ahead and start installing the rear now. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go ahead and remove these two clips here. We're not going to need these anymore. So we're just going to go ahead and pull these and remove these from the car. There's that one there, and then this one here. So now what we're going to do, we're actually going to hold the rear on here. What we're going to do, it's going to parallel the body line right here. There's a body line here. So actually we put on here and then raise it up, and then it parallels that body line right there. Okay, after we've got it all aligned and everything, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and use our grease pencil. We're going to draw a line all the way around, and that's where we're going to put it on the car. So after we go ahead and line it up here, what it is, it's good to use, if you don't have an extra person giving you a hand, it's actually a two-person job, but if you don't, it's good to go ahead and line it up, put some masking tape on there, then go ahead and measure the other side. So we're going to go ahead and draw it all the way around now. There, we got it. And what we want to do here, it doesn't have to be on center or whatever, but we call it a center line. So this is going to allow us to go ahead and actually put it on the car, line it up from right to left. So when you actually put it back on the car, if you're over some, you know you're not on center. So this is our center line here now. So now we have our tape here where we had it hanging and stuff. We've got our line where our part actually goes. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to use our acetone again. We're going to go ahead and wipe the car where the glue and the tape and all that stuff's going to stick. So be sure to clean it very, very good so that the glue and the tape actually sticks pretty good. But you want to be sure, you don't get rid of your grease pencil line, because that's your line on where everything goes, because you can actually just wipe it away and then you're kind of lost. So, but if you keep it there, you're good. So after we've cleaned the part with the acetone and everything, what we're going to do, we're going to use a supplied promoter, which is the promoter for the double-sided tape. We're just going to go ahead and kind of clean it the same exact way. We're going to go ahead and put on there, and then we're actually going to go ahead and clean the car all the way around. And that's just going to help the tape and the glue stick all the way. It's good to use plenty of this stuff, because more is actually better on this than less. So we're going to go ahead and use acetone here again. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and clean the inner part of the flange here where the actual glue is going to go in here. You always want to have a really good clean surface in here, which helps out with the glue for it sticking to the car. So go ahead and clean all the way around the part. Make sure everything's really clean. So what we're going to do here, we're going to actually go ahead and cut the tape, and then we'll split it, because it's always easier to pull the part, actually put the part on the car using our center line that we actually made before, and then go ahead and stick that to the car. So we'll go like this. And then we'll go ahead and come back and we'll put our glue in the groove all the way around. We'll go ahead and pull the corners too. Pull a little tab and then just flip it and tape it. And that's just in case you're pulling the tape here and you get on the car and it actually splits or rips or something like that. You have that one there that you can actually go ahead and pull the opposite way. So, bueno. Okay, using our 540 glue, what we're going to do, we're going to fill this groove here. You want a pretty good 1/4 inch bead all the way around. So we'll go ahead and glue that now and then get ready to put it on the car. Okay, now as you can see here, we lined up our part with our center line here. So now we're actually go ahead and start pulling our tape both ways and actually just sticking it onto the car. Pull this guy. Pull it. Okay. What's kind of tricky is it comes around the corner here. What you want to do, you want to actually push the bumper in, and you can go ahead and start pulling the tape, which helps really good to go ahead and pull it the rest of the length of the part. We took the wheel off here, which makes it a lot easier to go ahead and use the Cruze clip and then the supplied screw here. What it is, you kind of want to put it in a little bit of an angle. So after putting the clip in there, what it does is it pulls it tight. And basically what it does is, here's the actual clip here. when you screw the screw in here, what it does is it actually puts pressure up against the wheel well here, which allows it to not come off. So it's just basically, when the screw goes in there, it spreads it tight and it holds it tight to the car there. So this is the actual tab that actually mounts to the point here where we pulled the clip out in the beginning. So we're gonna go ahead and use our screw here and get that up in there, and then we're gonna put our little washer and lock nut on top. So we'll go ahead and put that up there, and then using the 10 millimeter, I'll actually go ahead and just hold it and then just secure it. And just get it snug up there. So what we're going to do, there's a pre-drilled hole here, so what we're going to do, we're going to use an 1/8 inch drill and go ahead and actually drill through here, and then we'll actually go ahead and secure it with the long Phillips head screw here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start getting the deck lid ready for this spoiler install. So what we're going to do, we're going to need some 3/4 inch masking tape. We're going to go ahead and line it up here on our body line. And we're just going to go ahead and pull a tight tape line along the body line, and that's basically, it's going to be our reference where the tape's going to, or the adhesive and tape are going to stick on the part. And what's going to be good too, it's going to be good for when we actually put it on the car. If you get a little bit of the glue that seeps out, it's not on the car, it's on the tape. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use acetone again. We're going to actually clean the part and the flange where all the tape, where all the glue is going to go on the part. So using our masking tape as our reference line, that's the body line there, I'm going to go ahead and actually just draw a center line here. And then we'll go ahead and draw a line here all the way around the wing. And then we'll draw a center line here, which will be our reference line for installation. So we're going to go ahead and, we've got everything marked, everything lined up, so we're going to go ahead and use our acetone. We'll go ahead and wipe all the way around the part, the perimeter of the spoiler where the tape's going to be installed in the glue. After we've cleaned it with acetone, we're going to go ahead and use our promoter. Pull a bit on the rag. We're going to go ahead and wipe it where the tape goes. It's always best to take your time and go slow, because more is actually better. It doesn't hurt to put a little more on the rag. Okay, I would cut it.
He's probably right. He probably don't want to put one on there. Because if the tip's down, how's the back going to raise? You think?
The what?
If the front's down, can the back raise?
Oh.
Lay down.
After we glue on the two lines there, what we do, we always put a little dab here just to be a little secure on both corners. So I got a friend of mine helping me hold this on there. We're gonna go ahead and line it up with the back edge here. And you just barely set it on there. And then we're gonna go ahead and set the front down here. And then we line everything else up. Make sure our tape edge is lined up. Make sure that this radius here matches. And then we'll just go ahead and stick the corners. So once that's all good. Good? Okay. Ready there? Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull the front first. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it, and then we're gonna stick it. And keep pulling it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the bottom. What we're gonna do, our line, our tape line is there. So basically what we're gonna do, we're just gonna pull it a little bit, and then we're gonna actually just stick it using our tape line there. What it is, you don't want to pull this down because it'll actually slide down past your line, and then you're kind of screwed.
The tips go up.
Yeah, the tips will go up. After we have it installed, you can see how good it matches here. Basically what we do, we just come back with some like 2-inch tape. Just kind of tape down the corner a little bit. After 45 minutes to an hour, we can go ahead and pull the tape, and then we'll go ahead and clean up around the floor. The bottom piece, we can actually go ahead and pull it back, and that's just your body line is there is where it is.